Right, Peter, P-Mac. I want to start the conversation by asking you if you could go back in time to 18-year-old Peter, what advice would you give him?
Nothing.
Why?
Because the choices I made then were perfect for my situation right then.
Okay.
I don't come from privilege. So whatever I'd done then, whether it's good or bad, was perfect for who I was then.
Okay.
So my advice would be do exactly what you're doing. Maybe there'll be a slight bit of advice. My only advice to myself would be financially take more risk.
Okay.
Because you live at home. So
Okay.
you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Spend everything you can on everything possible that's going to build your business.
So at that time, what did you want to do with life?
Nothing. I wanted to be on the streets. I wanted to be the top dog. I wanted to be paid in full.
Okay.
Yeah, literally.
So was you influenced by those films and?
Yeah, paid in full, definitely. The Wire, that play came out when I was 22, 23. But paid in full, definitely, and all those films. And they were my parents at the time, those films. It was cool. Those films were made to make drug dealing, sleeping with women, sex, alcohol fun.
Yeah.
If you wasn't doing that, then you were boring. Because everyone in those films who wore suits were always boring. Even in The Wire, when Stringer Bell tried to come legal,
Yeah.
Barksdale didn't like it.
Yeah.
So anything to do with suits was labelled as unsuccessful.
So, all right, how do we get from your aspirations of wanting to be the top dog on the roads and XYZ to like transitioning into fitness?
Because I was always a nice guy.
Okay.
And my mentality was, if I'm a nice guy on the roads, everyone will be nice to you. But that's not how it works on the roads.
Yeah.
And I was never going to stab anyone. I was never going to run up in someone's house. I
Yeah.
was never going to carry a gun. I was
Yeah,
never going to do all that. But I wanted to be on the roads. I wanted soldiers to do all that stuff for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
What was the element of the roads that you wanted to be a part of if you weren't gonna do any of the?
I wanted to be a street celebrity.
Okay.
Like, oh, you alright, mate? Walk into the club, shake
Yeah.
everyone's hand.
Yeah.
Oh, your drinks here. Like, you know, when especially when I was dating girls at the time. So I was still dating girls. When I was dating then,
Yeah.
it's always nice, and I don't care what anyone said, when you go into a bar, a restaurant, and the waiter or the waitress or the manager come up to you, you go, you alright, how you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a special table for you, and make you feel welcome. And that's what the film will tell you. Like, if you had that power, that was great. Yeah.
So then, how do you transition into fitness?
Oh, when I was 16, I started training. And I think I should tell you the reason why I started training was because I knew and I believed and I was 100% sure if I have a good body, I'll get more attention from ladies. I was 100% sure, 100%. Like, it was no way.
There's a bit of a running theme. So the attention from the roads,
Yeah.
Road celebrity, to now like attention from women.
Yeah.
So attention's like always kind of been a
attention,
driver.
At the time, even till today, like, attention is good. Like, it's always good to be recognised for what you do.
Yeah.
Always. And that comes with attention. Even when I came here and I see people I know, they know me because of what I've done in the fitness industry.
Yeah.
They don't know me because I met them in a bar or anything.
Yeah.
And that's, for me, is a very powerful thing.
Yeah. So you'd always trained, or say from 16 you started training.
Yeah.
When did you start thinking of it as like a career?
I did it. My friend at the time, he trained. What was Cat Slater's name? Real name?
I don't know real name.
Cat Slater. What?
Yeah.
He
From
trained
EastEnders?
Yeah.
Okay.
He made Cat Slater lose 10 stone, something like that, and he wasn't in good shape himself.
Yeah.
But he got so much attention from it. Then after, my friend Casey, do you know Casey?
No.
He said to me, why don't you become a trainer? If this donut is training people like that, you can become a trainer. And what I'd done, which was quite kind of smart at the time, I looked up at the YMCA course, and they said at the time I wasn't working, that if you sign on, we'll give you a discount. So I went to this job centre,
Yeah.
signed on,
Yeah.
got a £1,000 discount off my course.
Okay. So when you went into the fitness industry, did you like have a clear vision of what you wanted to do or how you was gonna kind of navigate?
Yeah, my aim was to train celebrities.
Okay.
And I believed at the time I knew enough people to train. At the time I knew Spoonie, and I knew you guys know her, Talisa, but I knew Tula at the time. But I didn't know I was going to ever bump into her, but there was people I knew in the industry who I thought I could latch on to.
And why did you want to train celebrities?
I just knew you just best exposure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, would you say that you've kind of planned out your business, or has it just organically gone the way it's gone?
I've planned it out mentally in my head. Even to this day, like there's people I still want to train.
Yeah.
Just to say I've trained them. And I've trained someone like last week who I've trained who I can't even talk about because I signed an NDA about. But
oh wow.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I've signed like 3 NDAs in my life with clients who I can't talk about. And it's always like, I know people say it's only Instagram, but you know you're walking on the street and someone's noticed you and said, oh, you're PMAC and I've done your workout. Do you know how powerful that feels? Because all I'm doing is talking to a camera on the street.
Yeah. You don't know who's watching.
And I don't know who's watching. And did someone say to me, oh yeah, do you know what? Because of you, I've done that workout. And because you get up at this time, I started getting up at this time. It's so powerful. And I don't know if it's like you're paying me. That's my payment by you coming up to me and saying thank you.
So when you started out and you said you knew a few people, celebrities and stuff, did you start training them straight away or?
Only Spoonie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the start of your career like? Were there any? I think what I'm asking is, were there any kind of difficulties or barriers or obstacles that you had to overcome at the beginning?
Yeah, social media.
Okay.
Didn't like it. Didn't like it. I thought this off.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was going to ruin my business.
Why?
Because I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay.
And it was new. And now we've got a camera. And now people, and yeah, that's it. I didn't like social media because I was black. And I thought if I show my face on the mainstream, people wouldn't buy into me because I was black. Whereas before, when people used to write about me, it would just be black and white.
Yeah.
They don't know who they're buying into.
Okay.
Because I was brought up, or I was led to believe that being black was a curse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep. So, what was a pivotal moment for you in your career?
Talisa was a good moment. Reggie Yates was the biggest moment in the career.
So that's a couple celebrities you named. How many would you say you've trained? How many celebrities would you say you've trained?
15, 20.
Can you name some names? The ones that you haven't signed any NDAs.
Okay, so I've trained. Let me go. Talisa, Reggie. I don't like her, so I'm not going to mention her name. Kimberly Walsh.
Yeah.
Rita Ora. Dua Lipa. Matt Willis. Rochelle. How can I forget Marvin?
Yeah.
How can I forget those two? Who else is there? Do you know any more?
No.
There's definitely more. Nicole from Girls Aloud. There's definitely more. Yeah.
So how did you like market yourself? Like how did you get all these clients? Because like
once you get one, I'm sorry. But once you get one, you become safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it's word of mouth or
word of mouth, social media. Social media, which I hated, came back to repay me my favour.
Yeah, the irony, right?
Yeah.
So, talking about like, obviously you as a trainer, you enjoyed that part of it. Yeah. What about like the business side of things? Did you did you manage that yourself? Like, how was that structured?
The business side of things was weird because I was making so much money in 2009, 2018, and I didn't actually know how much money I was making.
Okay.
I remember my accountant saying to me, "Yeah, you've made over 100 grand this year." I was like, "Nah, that's impossible.
Yeah.
I can't. Have I spent?" But what was happening was I was spending money without having to think about spending money. But you made over 100 grand. I went, "Nah, no, I haven't." I couldn't believe that a personal trainer had made 100 grand.
So was that because you wasn't really like on top of the finances?
Yeah,
like that?
definitely not. I didn't expect. I thought I was going to earn 40 grand a year.
Yeah.
And even when you say 40 grand a year, what people don't realize is that even if I say to you I made 100 grand this year, people think, oh, you got 100 grand. No, that's not how it works. You make 100 grand this year, then after you lose 20 grand of it, then after you spend 40 grand of it, then after you buy this, then after when you had your first best year, best year ever, that money isn't in your bank, it's gone.
Yeah.
Because you start to buy stuff you never thought you could buy. I call it the stupid year.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do everything stupid. And that year I should have been more. To be fair, I was quite on social media, but I had a videographer at that time too. But I should have been more bish bash bosh. But it is what it is. I made it.
So now do you like manage all aspects of your business yourself?
I do, but right now I'm at a low point in my business because I got rid of my PA, got rid of the whole team. So basically, I'm literally starting again.
Okay. What made you do that?
Because I think people become too comfortable and
Okay.
they think they're you. And I'll openly say that right now I'm at my lowest point. Probably not making as much money as I was last year, blah, blah. But I'm happy to say that because one thing my brother said, people always talk about it when they're successful. Never talk about it when they're at the bottom.
Yeah.
And this has been the worst period ever.
So when you say at the bottom,
Yeah.
like without like saying specific figures, but what is bottom for you?
Just paying the bills and a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So on a more positive note, what would you say has been like your biggest win in your career?
My biggest win was training this client who was 19 stone and making her 11 stone.
Wow.
Over a 2-year period.
Wow.
And the biggest win, and the reason why that's the biggest win, because at the time I was so invested in The Biggest Loser on TV.
Yeah.
And I always told myself I would love to be on that show. But now I look at it, that show is bullshit. You're on a fat camp.
Yeah.
You're on a controlled diet. You got doctors, you got everything. It doesn't make, in real life, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But for me to do it actually with somebody in real life felt great. And also the fact that it took 2 years and it wasn't 6 months. First things first, she's never going to put that weight back on again.
Yeah.
Because she struggled to lose it. And second of all, it just, yes, she done it, but this is me.
Yeah. So what does your business consist of now? Is it just one-to-one coaching?
No, so I don't really like doing one-to-ones as much as I used to. I only do 3-4 hours a day.
Okay.
Because I get bored.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stand there counting reps.
Yeah.
It's more online coaching. And that's the main reason why I reckon I'm at my lowest point now, because I'm switching from being a PT to becoming an online coach.
And what has been the catalyst for that switch?
I should have switched a long time ago when I was quite up, but but the catalyst is basically I can make more money doing less work.
Okay.
And I can serve more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. The fact that you kind of want to serve more people.
Yeah.
But so to anyone who's like at the beginning of their PT career, what one piece of advice would you kind of give them?
Do everything. Go to Pilates, go to yoga, go to the gym, go to everywhere. Talk to everyone. Tell everyone what you do. You get clients from that.
Yeah.
Because I got a client last week in Shoreditch House. And I really stopped doing it years ago because I'm scared of women in the gym. And she was doing deadlifts wrong and squatting wrong. And she was right there in front of me. I was like, excuse me, can I give you a bit of tip?
Yeah.
So I was like, just put, when you do that, just put the bar close to your shin and lean back onto your heels. She went, oh, I can feel it more on my ass now. So I was like, and also your trainers that you're using right now are for running. She went, oh, so I was training PMAC. Okay, cool. And she DM'd me and said, oh yeah, I want you to start online coaching me and training me, blah, blah. And after, I didn't do it because I wanted her to client. I done it because it was just, you were right there in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? Like I know you mentioned online coaching.
So what is next for me is to build my business in the next 6 months back up to where I want it to be, and take it past the 100. Take it past. I think probably the most I've made in 1 year is probably 160. Get to 250 in 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you say you're someone who like properly plans out how you're going to do that?
No.
Okay.
But I just know that I need a PA, a VA, a system, and things to be managed smoothly.
Okay. And is there anything else other than one-to-one and online coaching that you're doing as well?
I do retreats.
Okay.
I just literally cancel my next retreat because I don't have the staff to help me organise it.
Yeah. And what goes into that? So like people just think, I turn up to a place, loads of people are going to be there, I'm going to train them for a week, weekend, whatever. What actually goes behind it?
With the retreats, it's not as easy as you turn up and that's it, you do exercise class. Because my thing is, anyone can do a retreat. You know, if you go to any fitness retreat, what you guaranteed, exercise.
Yeah.
I don't want to guarantee you just that. I want to guarantee you a good time.
Yeah.
I want to guarantee you communication. I want to guarantee you opening up. I want to guarantee you, I don't care, like I will never ever, that would be 10% of my promotion will be exercise.
Yeah.
90% of it will be what you're going to get from it. Because every single yoga retreat is going to give you yoga.
Yeah.
Every single fitness retreat is going to give you fitness.
Yeah.
But what my promotion is about is what you're going to get when you're not there. The sun, the sea, it's predominantly women-based, so you can feel safe. There's never been a story with me sleeping with a client, so you know I'm going to touch you. People say to me a lot, why don't you smile? Why don't you communicate with us? I'm like, because stay there.
Yeah.
Mind your own business. I mind my business. I have an assistant who is on hand. You get your own menu, so if you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, it's all down to you. You get a goodie bag. There's so much that goes into it that I could have done with my previous PA.
Yeah.
But I needed to change.
And are you like literally on hand with every aspect, like sorting out the goodie bags and what's going to go in them, the brands and
everything, like my goodie
the
bag,
logistics of the traveling and getting your group there.
Like my goodie bag isn't basically I DM a company and just get it because it's basically that. No, you get, for example, you get a candle. Like everybody wants a candle, a scented candle.
Yeah.
You get my little cocoa from Michelle. Everyone really wants that. Like everything, you get the grind coffee stuff. Like everything in my goodie bag is something you're gonna take home and keep. It's not a goodie bag where you just okay. I'll do that. Everything is like I know a lot of people now who own businesses.
Yeah.
I can use that to my advantage, and that's just my main aim is to give you the most perfect retreat possible. And the problem with retreats is, even if it's perfect, there's always one person who's going to find something.
Yeah, I know that. The events thing is tough.
Yeah.
But, so like, I want to mention something quite ironic. So doubling back to, you initially said that when social media started, you didn't like it and you thought it was like going to be a challenge to your business.
Yeah.
Now you're quite heavily on social media.
Yeah.
So kind of what role has it played in your business now?
Everything. It's my whole business.
Yeah?
If it goes tomorrow, then I'm fucked.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still got your coaches, clients that you see one-to-one and...
Yeah, listen. I'll say that I'm fucked, but I'm not, because I'm always going to find a way.
Yeah.
But right now, if it goes tomorrow, there'll be like...
Yeah.
It's this sitting down time and looking in the sky and asking God why.
So are you quite strategic with your social media?
Month of October, I'll be very, very strategic.
Okay.
And what I've done recently, because you know social media's changed, and you see people doing these talking videos, and I watch every single talking video,
Yeah.
and I watch yours, I watch everyone, and I see what you're doing right, what you're doing right. After I look at everyone's videos, and I now understand where you go wrong and where other people go right.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just, and you just watch it, and I'll say on camera, first thing first, people always cut.
Yeah.
Keeps their attention. Mm-hmm. Then after, some people do like a small shaky camera.
Yeah.
Keep their attention, and and just basically I've been studying videos for the last 4 months.
Yeah.
And after adding bit by bit, and after what people do, they paint a picture in the video. So they take parts of like, yeah, you might be sick, and after have somebody holding their stomach.
Yeah, yeah.
And literally, and for next month of October, my aim is just to do 30 videos of weight loss tips, showing you how you can lose weight and keeping it simple. Because weight loss is I think weight loss in the fitness industry, weight loss is probably the most simplest goal to achieve, but the most complicated thing out there.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So like, is social media, do you use it as like a marketing tool, or does it actually bring in revenue into the business?
It's a marketing tool. I get brand deals from there. I use it now. I think about it now because I'm going in October. I'm going to do a spreadsheet. Mm-hmm. In single video I do, look at the view count. Okay, cool. That worked. That don't work. Okay, skip that. Throw that one away. Blah blah.
Yeah.
That's what my October is going to be so strategic that is, yeah, that's what I can do. And even sometimes I do outfit check, and the reason why is because I've learned that people don't want fitness.
All the time.
They want to see who you are, the person. Like, everybody knows I can cook now. Could I do that?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I go. Everyone knows that every morning, every Saturday, everyone knows that I go for a run.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows that I go to bed early because my whoop. Mm-hmm. Like, it just, what I try to do now, because fitness isn't fitness. Fitness is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And as soon as you realize that people don't buy into fitness, they buy into the lifestyle, then they buy into the fitness after.
One thing I've realised is that I was doing some research about like the health and wellness space and professionals. The average career span of a PT per se is less than 12 months. Yeah. What would you say would be one of like the key factors as to why people are not kind of surviving?
They don't love it. Just don't love it. Like, I love going to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I go to yoga for myself.
Yeah.
Most people go yoga because they're injured.
It's true.
I go to the gym because of myself, and I want to be sexy. I am so. I've gone past the professional answers now.
Yeah.
I've gone to the real core of why I train all the time.
Yeah.
Because I want to stay sexy.
Yeah.
I want girls to look at me and say, "Oh wow, he's amazing. He's got an amazing body."
Yeah.
I don't want someone to look at me and say, "Oh yeah." Oh. I want to be sexy.
Yeah.
I want to be the most flexible in the class.
Yeah.
I want to be the fastest I could be.
Yeah.
I want to have great skin. I want to look fresh. I want to look great. I want to be the Ronaldo of the fitness world.
And where do you see yourself in, like, say, 5 years' time? What would the PMAC fitness business be?
It'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
The aim is. I said earlier, my aim is to be homeless.
Okay, meaning?
I can live anywhere.
Okay.
I own 2 homes in London. That's probably one of the hardest places to own a home now.
Yeah.
I own 2 homes in London. I want to own another home in London. I don't have an online coaching business. Because when I have an online coaching business, I have 3 arms, got free revenues, 3 guaranteed revenues from my rent, and online coaching business. I could be homeless.
Yeah. And you could do your business anywhere.
I could be, do you know what? You say to me, I'm an IB, I'll call 1 second. I'll see you in 3 hours.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for your time, PR. Really appreciate the conversation.
Now we'll get a line bike to my next 2.
Yes. Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate it.
Cheers, brother.